Welcome back to Akira Kizzau, issue number 5, Punished by Crime. To counter not being able to see the human, Kizzau launched herself into a flurry of quick movements. It was something she did to ensure she did not strike herself with her own short scythes. The weapons arced behind her and to her sides in movements she hoped were unpredictable. Truth be told, she was relying on her instincts. More truth, she was not the seasoned heroic she had once been. Give up, the human said, pointing the pistol at her. I need you to stop in your tracks. If you make it simple, I will make it quick. Why? She continued her motions, as events around her spiraled even further out of control. She saw groups of llama butting heads literally with chupacabra. The lizard-like creatures seemed confused by the brave animals. No matter how vicious they tried to appear, the llama refused to back down. Without noticing, one of her scythes dipped deep into the shoulder of the human. To his credit, the human shrugged off the blow, but like Elric, sparks flew out of the armor. That is a nifty trick, he said, stopping in his tracks to wrap a scarf around his injured arm. That may slow me down a bit, but it won't stop me. You will face the reckoning I have come to deliver. To my knowledge, we have never met, Kizzau said, halting her dance for a few moments. Her sensors had no record of the human's voice or his fighting style. He was either new to the HLS or had been training in secret for a good long while before a current set of events. We have never met, he said, holstering his pistol. His free hand flexed to reveal an armored claw. That does not mean something happened. To spark my need for revenge. Oh, and since you want to piece the puzzle together, dwell on this. I was born on Mourn. In fact, 3 blocks from this very spot. Again, the human vanished. Kizzau began twirling her blades in a new pattern to try and buy herself a bit more time. She did not know she was going to need help against the human. There was an arrogance to him that was seething in checked rage. Out of the corner of her eye, she had seen her wife dodge in to check for a moment, but had sprinted off to assist Salia in dealing with a few lurkers that had latched on to 2 llama. Backing up, Kizzau began piecing together a plan. The human had wanted her somewhat alone. If that was the case, then she needed to wade into the throng. If you're a citizen of Mourn, you know the rules. You can stop, help rebuild. If you don't, then you'll suffer the same fate. Fates, the human roared, taking a quick slash at her face. Those 3 sit somewhere else in the cosmos, guarding our destinies. When I'm done with you, I intend to see if they have weaved themselves into our webs. What you did is by their design. Kizzau ducked as the human katana clanged off her purple runed scythe. She saw a shadow behind him and watched in satisfaction as Gertrude's head butted her opponent in the back. A smirk spread across her lips as the human growled. He turned to face Gertie. It was an opportunity she could not pass up. She slashed the human twice with her purple scythe. Crap! He shouted, swinging at the llama. It was then that Kizzau learned something new about the totem. As hard as the human tried, he could not land a single blow. It was as if there was some sort of barrier around Gertrude. What is wrong? You're just a llama. She's a totem, Kizzau said, which means there is much more to her than you realize. Fine, he said, quick drawing his pistol. He fired off 3 rounds at her. More information. The pistol was a cleverly disguised spell shot. This meant its rounds were potentially non-lethal. However, it was hard to know what the gunslinger was using for magic or incantations on the ammunition. Kizzau was able to read where the human intended to shoot thanks to his slowed reflexes. None of the shots hit their mark. Finally, the human was losing his edge. The former calm way he went about his strikes was now replaced by chaotic guesswork. Were you a gunslinger, or did you carve your own path with that spell shot? Holstering his weapon, the human tilted his head, waving his hand in front of his face. Nice weapons you have. Never seen their like before. Wait, I have seen something like them. There was a miner on a resource gathering aspect. He had a pair of scythes like those. Shame what happened to him. There it was. Everything inside Kizzau screamed to get more information about her missing brother. She was being led through a conversation. It was a tactic all Withers employed to obtain more information from those they were interrogating. These were given to me by twin sisters. If there's someone on another aspect of similar size, I should find them and compare notes. Without warning, the human began to fade from view. Kizzau rushed to the spot where he had been, but it was too late. What could her notes from someone who has long become lost to the world? See you very soon, Blighter. Very soon. The whispered words sent a chill through Kizzau as she rushed to Gertrude's side to defend her from a seeming horde of chupacabra. And with that, I'll see you next time for more of issue number 5 in the near future. And thank you for listening.